Hello, I'm Dr. Richard Okoye, the president of Doctors Save a Life Foundation, a non-governmental organization with a clear vision of giving total health to the people of Africa through the power of knowledge. I have very striking information to deliver to all of us, most importantly to African women. And for those that are planning to say, I want to have fibroid operation abroad, it's not a good decision at all. Why do I have to say that? Am I undermining what is going on there in terms of medical and surgical professionalism? Not at all. But I will tell you that except a doctor practice somewhere like in Africa or in Nigeria, he is most likely to run into a problem when it has to do with fibroid operation. What do I mean by that? I can tell you, fibroid is not a global problem. It is more in our African women because of the high level of estrogen in our women. Not really a bad development because it also makes them to be more fertile. However, most of the women in Caucasians, in Asia, Europe and America, they do not have the fibroid as our women. In fact, if you get to Asia, for instance, you may hardly see a woman with a 5 cm fibroid. So most of their doctors have not been exposed to something of this nature. Most of them have not been exposed to something of this kind of a thing. Obviously, seeing a woman of this size of fibroid, we demand, no doubt, we demand a doctor who has also been exposed to this kind of situation. So that is one of the key things I want to make clear to our people. I've been in most of these other countries, in most European hospitals and American hospitals, they force our women in most cases to sign double consent. What is double consent? That in a situation we have any problem in the course of this surgery, we are likely to remove your womb. And most of these women are engaging in this surgery for the sake of fertility. In the area of medical legal issues, whenever they run into a problem or bleeding or all kind of a thing, they remove the womb of these women. So that's why I carried up a campaign in the United States, and I said, if you have fibroid, I advise, take a cheaper ticket, plan for a cheaper ticket, come back to Nigeria. You'll have this fibroid perfectly done. And the good news is that all the different types of excellent removal of fibroid, most hospitals in Nigeria today, they have all those facilities. Because you can take fibroid out when the issue of the conventional ones we normally do. You can also take off fibroid with the aid of a diatemic machine, which now has reduced the need of blood transfusion. Today you can do fibroid operation without any blood transfusion. It is practically possible. Even with understanding of bilateral ultranatal ligation, the issue of recurrence of fibroid can also be minimized, where the fibroid can be removed and the chances of recurrence will also be very low. All these things are available, and in the latest technology, where you can now also be in position to remove fibroid without opening the tummy, they are all available, what you call laparoscopy surgery. Also, in a situation where the fibroid is submucous in the sense that it's located inside the womb but not affecting the other layers of the womb, it cannot be taken out through the cervix without needing to cut anywhere open. Let me just use the opportunity to show you something here. Okay, what you see here is the fibroid that now located right inside the womb, but you don't need to cut the body open. Then that can also be done by doing what is called hysteroscopic myomectomy. When you use the word hysteroscopically, you're talking about going through the cervix to enter the womb without needing to cut the body open. So with that, you could be in position to take these things completely out one after another. You can also have a situation like this. Yeah, if you look at it, this is what is called laparoscopic removal. This one, a little pinhole can be made on the tummy and the fibroid can be picked up and then nicely be taken out of the body this way using what is called musculator. This is a musculator that is actually picking it up right inside the abdomen and taking it up. But most importantly, is the essence of all this is to enable the woman be able to achieve pregnancy thereof, which is an opportunity you could have right here in Nigeria. So if now, if you look at a modular theater of this very format, if find out there's what is called diatemy that could be in position to come like a pen when a patient is lying down, and if he cuts, it's tend to help to seal the blood vessel, therefore minimizing the subject of issue of bleeding. That is one good thing that is actually available in our own time. I have this very burden of making our women and our people to know there's no better place you could have fibroid removed from a woman's body other than Africa, Nigeria precisely, because our doctors have seen this in diverse summer, and the best of the surgeon is most experienced in most of the cases, because the more of these cases you do, the more you get to see the best way to be in position to address it, and that is what you could get from Nigeria. I have this particular burden to share this with you. I want you just to get informed. Everyone you know, even those in Europe, let them get a cheaper ticket instead of waiting for the insurance for 6 months, 1 year. Fertility is a time-dependent issue. The earlier, the better. They can come over here, get it done, and back to their business. Share this with everyone you know. I remain your friend, Dr. Richard Okoye. See you again.